Here we go, guys. Didn't really plan on doing this one, but we got Lana, who looks fucking awful, by the way, in this game. She looks fucking terrible. She sounds terrible. Good thing you can't really fucking hear her, man. She looks too good to look like shit in the game. Hopefully 2K can rectify that one, man. Rusev don't even look that good. But I guess it looks passable because this was his inception, I guess. His first time in a video game. The younger looking Rusev is a little bit more mature now. Came up from NXT. He was green as my mother's fucking front lawn. But obviously you've seen his progression over the last couple of months. Throughout the year. He's getting better and better, man. I like his mic work. I think he could be a dominating heel even still. Being put in these shit storylines. This storyline with Dolph Ziggler, man, is fucking one of the worst of the year. Seriously. One of the worst of the year. And I can't wait for it to be over, man. I knew this match was going to happen at SummerSlam. 4 hours at the Barclays Center. No reason why it shouldn't be happening, man, on this show. I heard rumors that it was going to happen at Night of Champions. Thank fucking God, man. Neither of these men belong on Night of Champions unless there's a championship at stake, which there is not. That's WWE's first mistake with that pay-per-view. But I'll talk about that as we get on to that next month. This needs to end at SummerSlam. I don't want to see anything with these two guys after SummerSlam, man. Nobody cares. People seem uninterested. I just don't care, man. And I love Dolph Ziggler, man. I love his in-ring work. I love the way he is. He's a great in-ring performer. You want to invest your time in watching Dolph Ziggler succeed because he is that good. We invested time in Rusev because he became a legit badass heel. And now they just turned him into a fucking cowering pussy. Don't understand it. A lot of you guys think that his feud with John Cena pretty much ruined him, which I understand. But you gotta understand WWE's logic. They wanted John Cena with the United States title, so they had to pretty much feed Rusev to Cena, and a beautiful dropkick there right out of the gate from Dolph Ziggler. He's gonna drop them big elbow drops. Only 2 of them, 3 of them. There you go. So that's that. Again, don't really care about this feud. You guys seen the back and forth bickering between Lana and Rusev, and then you get Summer Rae involved, who's actually not that bad of a wrestler. They got her in a fucking managerial role now as a Lana wannabe. Don't care, man. And Lana, I don't know why they even broke her away from Rusev. They were a powerhouse couple. A real life couple, by the way. They own homes. Lana and Rusev are dating. They're all over Instagram. So I don't see how anyone can believe that this storyline is good. Or you believe what's going on, man. Sometimes when we watch WWE, we like to suspend our belief. We know it's fake, but we want to just get immersed in the fucking product and the storyline. I can't do that here. You can't. It just seems forced. It's unnatural. It's not genuine. I mean, if it was all those things, then I wouldn't sit here complaining. But like I said, I'm glad this match is happening. It does not need to go longer than this. I think both men after this need to go their separate ways. We need to have Rusev go into something a little bit more meaningful. Get him back on his feet as a dominating heel. Fuck, have Lana turn on Ziggler at SummerSlam, man. Fuck it. Get them back together. They should not be broken up. Period. I don't believe Lana with Ziggler. I just don't. It's totally unnatural. You just see that Lana is uncomfortable. It doesn't work. Ziggler's playing it up because Lana's gorgeous. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Just don't care about it. I see Ziggler winning this match at SummerSlam, getting his revenge. Rusev has pretty much been building this angle and storyline with Lana and Summer Rae, with Ziggler injured after that brutal attack with the crutch by Rusev. Rusev's wearing boots now because WWE doesn't want to risk him having another injury. He went over the top rope in a match with Ryback on SmackDown a couple of months back, broke his foot because he doesn't have any protection on his feet, man. So now WWE's forcing him to wear boots, which is a good thing, man. You don't want to get injured again. So that day he came back on Raw. He beat Ziggler, beat the shit out of Ziggler, I should say, with a crutch, and that put Ziggler on the shelf. Ziggler went to go, film a movie with Kane called 642. He plays a cop. And Ziggler came back on Monday Night Raw this past Monday. And the match was made for SummerSlam, 4-hour show, which it should have been on the show. Good call by WWE. Should not be happening after SummerSlam. One and done. I think Dolph Ziggler wins it. Zigzag for the end. And then they go on their separate ways. And hopefully Ziggler's putting a little bit more meaningful feuds. Same thing with Rusev, man. They got to get him built back up. He's been a complete pussy all summer, man, after having such a dominating run as United States champion. People were starting to believe in Rusev that he's like a legit heel now, a legit badass. Ziggler re-signed with the WWE. He's staying. We want to see more important roles out of Ziggler. We want to see him in championship matches. We want to see him in the ring performing, giving us fucking instant classics. That's what we want to see. I don't know if WWE's going to go that route, but it will be happening at SummerSlam, and I do think both of these guys are going to put on a hell of a match. I just like their style. Rusev moves around very well in the ring for a man his size. I love a man his size that can fucking be agile like that, man. It's a fucking great sight to see, and you really appreciate the athleticism and the skill. Just like Kevin Owens, man. That's why I love Kevin Owens so much, man. A guy his size pulling off moves you would not expect. Same thing with Rusev. And we all know how great Ziggler is in the ring. Dropkick there by Ziggler. Beautiful. Always said Ziggler reminded me of a mixture of Mr. Perfect, Kurt Hennig. Rest in peace. Oh, Famouser. Will that happen on Sunday? Rope break. Ziggler not paying attention, bro. You don't have that ring awareness. Can't wait to see what these guys look like in 2K16, man. I think the character models so far are looking fantastic in 2K16. I know Rusev's going to look a little bit more mature. He's going to look a little bit more older, a little bit more fuller. They probably just took him right out of NXT and put him right in the game. Ziggler looks pretty good here, man. His character model looks pretty good, but I think he overall can look a little bit better in 2K16, which he should. There's a back and forth match, man. Competitive match right here at SummerSlam. I really think this is going to be a very competitive match at SummerSlam, guys. I think it's going to be a really good match. Even though the storyline has been fucking terrible, that does not go without saying that these two guys are fucking great at what they do. I'm a big fan of both men. I just think, oh my god, man, look at that. Another fucking Famouser on the outside, on the concrete. And Rusev gets up as if it was never even fucking nailed. Unbelievable. But I do think these two guys are going to put on a great match, man. Ziggler can finish him off here, man. All you got to do is go for a big move, and Ziggler can end this match and solidify a victory over the Russian giant, the Bulgarian brute, Rusev. Look at this. Rusev setting him up in the middle of the ring. Tossing him around like yesterday's garbage. That's why they call him the Bulgarian brute, man. Oh, my God. That might do it. That might do it. That's another rope break. I wish these guys were a little bit smarter when going for a pin, bro. I don't know where your opponent is at all times. Big DDT by Ziggler. That could do it. That did it. DDT out of nowhere, man. I don't think that's what's going to happen, but I do think Ziggler's going to win at SummerSlam and get his retribution on what Rusev has done to both he and Lana over the last couple of months, man. What a match. Look at that big super kick there. Rusev made a huge mistake, even though his foot was underneath the rope. Good call by the referee, and this is what ended it, man. The big fucking DDT. Rusev could not kick out. 1, 2, and 3. And the show-off pulls off an impressive victory at SummerSlam, guys. I think that's what's going to happen. I think Dolph Ziggler is going to win with the zigzag, and he's going to solidify a victory on Sunday night in the Barclays Center at SummerSlam. If you guys enjoyed it, let me know what you think about that one down below. Hit that thumbs up. I got one more match coming, guys. Orton versus Sheamus. SummerSlam match simulation right here on 2K15. Hope you're enjoying it. If you missed all my other match simulations, go to my channel. Check them all out. I got Owens and Cesaro, Cena and Rollins, Lesnar and The Undertaker, and then Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper versus Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, man. Getting you guys ready for SummerSlam right here on my channel. SummerSlam week's going to be fucking big. Hope you guys are enjoying it. Like I said, hit that thumbs up, and I'll see you guys back here for the last one. Orton, Sheamus, coming up next, man. Talk to you guys later.